Okay, when it comes to interviews, you're one of the few women that I've seen that does interviews with, I mean, you have makeup on today, but you do interviews with no makeup.
I had a show before this.
So if you didn't have a show, you might have came here with no makeup.
I might have came here with the, like, Meek Mill braids I have underneath this hat.
Why do you do that? Why? So many women, when they do interviews, they want to make sure they're, primped and proper and all that jazz.
Because I know that sometimes when I go to Walmart, which is one of my favorite stores, Target, the gas station, day-to-day life, I might not be this. So I want people to be familiar, so I get them discounts sometimes. Like, nah, that's one of them. But no, I mean, it's just normal. People are so, with the social media, everybody thinks that you should always look prim and proper and perfect all the time. And I know I'm not like that, so I like to share every aspect of my life so nobody gets surprised,
I don't know if it's just me, but it's weird seeing you with long hair.
I know. Everybody says it's weird, and a lot of people are still getting used to it, even though it's been like almost 3 years that I've been growing my hair back out, wearing these hats and stuff. And I mean, I like it. Like, it's fun. I'm not saying that I won't ever go back to being bald, but it's really fun right now. And I like getting this check with Yassie hair, baby.
Now,
so keep them coins coming.
What made you go bald in the first place? Because that's a bold statement and a bold look for women. Not every female can pull that look off.
Okay, so when I was 16, I was getting my hair box braided. And anybody from the hood knows that when you get your hair box braided, they break your hair up into sections, right? So I started getting my hair braided Thanksgiving Eve. So this side of my hair was braided, the back side of my hair was braided, and that was it. So the next morning I wake up, my mom cooks Thanksgiving early, like from the night into the next Thanksgiving day. So I go in the kitchen, I'm like, Mom, I want to eat. She's like, no, you can't eat till your hair's braided, da-da-da. I'm like, I'm about to cut my hair. And no lie, people think that this is a joke or it's a lie. I went in the bathroom, I cut the braids. So I had literally like the Cassie and like the back of my hair missing. And my mom was like, you're crazy. Why would you cut your hair? I was like, hold on. I'm going to the barbershop. I'm just going to cut it off. Because I had damage from, like, bleaching it as a teen and stuff like that. So it was just all over the place. Anyway, that's what I was getting the braids for. So I went down to the barber at 16 years old, and I told him just shave it off, went upstairs, and ate some food. And that was my first baldy.
Now, what was at 16 years old, you were still in school.
Mm-hmm.
What was the reaction you got from, like, classmates and students?
They all, kids are fucking cruel. Fuck kids, man. Sometimes, I mean, they were cruel, when I went to school.
Especially high school. That's a very judgmental, those are judgmental grades.
Yeah, they were in there calling me Cameron, Jewels. I was, like, pretty much every Dipset member that didn't have hair. It was just... But I have thick skin. I'm comfortable with my flaws. I'm comfortable with the pros that I have, everything. So I was ready for it. So I owned it, but I grew my hair out from 16 to 18. So I had went up to a curly little fro. And then when I got back into dancing and stuff like that, I just shaved it off again because I knew that I was bomb as fuck without it. But yeah, it was cruel, but whatever. I was the shit.
Now, Amber Rose is kind of like the poster child, maybe of our generation, or my generation, of that bald look.
Yeah.
Maybe it was other women in the past, but for now, it's Amber Rose. You had this look before?
Yeah, I had before Amber and Kanye went public, I had already shaved my head. So a lot of people then, once my hair started growing back, then everybody from the hood's like, oh, shave your hair again like Amber Rose. Because that's what happens. If they don't have someone to compare you to and you're the first person to do something, it's like you're the worst person in the world until someone else does it. So when Amber Rose came out, I was like, told you bitches. You know what I'm saying? This shit, pretty bitches could do this. So shout out to Amber Rose.
When Amber Rose came with that look, she definitely started a trend. People started, and if they didn't go the whole way of shaving their head, I've seen women where they would do maybe just the side. Yeah, there you go. They would do the side thing, and it's kind of like they were dipping their toe in the water, so to speak, right?
Yeah, and I went past all of them. Because even strippers back in the day, they would try to do the Caesar so dudes could accidentally tip them and not me, because they would try to act like there was me with the Caesar. But them bitches only lasted 2 weeks before they put a wig back on, so...
How was the bald head look taken in the strip club? with guys for you? Did people think maybe it was a mannish or masculine thing?
Yeah,
or?
especially because I'm aggressive. So, but it worked for me. Like it worked for me. Like it's who I am. You know, I'm aggressive female. I have a very different, unique face. Like I have a nice body. So it helped me more than anything else. Only an insecure man would make comments like, oh, she looks like a boy, things like that in like real life, and they would say it to like their friends and shit like that. But in all reality, they still would have did me. But you know, it was more of a pro for me. Dudes would come up and be like, damn, like you're bad, like, cause you can see my face. So it was definitely a pro for me.
Ever got like transsexual comments and stuff like that? Or
nah, I never got tranny. Only on the internet, but those are trolls. But in real life, I mean, I guess you could tell, because some of these trannies be looking good out here. But I've never to my face. Like, no one ever, like, said it to my face, or I've never heard it, like, within earshot, like, oh, that might be a tranny. So, only internet trolls.
Now, when it came to, okay, we talked about Amber Rose, she kind of started a trend for people, but when you did the bald head thing, did people copy your trend maybe on your level of
people,
popularity?
like I said, in the strip club, a lot of girls copied my bald head because, like I said, I was making the most money in New York at the time that I was a dancer. So a lot of strippers would, like, shave half their head or shave their head to, like, you know, copy me and try to get, like, fool niggas. Because I used to work in Perfections, which was, like, a big club. So there could be a bitch with a similar outfit that me, like, over there in the corner, and the guy might be like, oh, shit. And, like, because dudes used to throw money to get my attention. Because I had so many dudes checking for me. I was bad. And I would be like, there would be like a nigga with like 2 bands. I'd be like, that's not enough. And then I'll walk to the nigga with like 5 bands. That's not enough. And I had niggas with like $10,000, $20,000 waiting for me to just dance in front of them. Because I never even did like lap dances, like all that like showgirl shit. But it was like, just how niggas go in the club today and be like with they rollie, like it was a big thing to have Nya Lee standing in the middle of you and your niggas throwing money. Because like I'm that bitch and I just made it like that. So a lot of bitches copied me trying to be the gym, but they was just and I was the presidential.
What about before the strip club atmosphere? Like in the high school days, did people copy the look then?
No, they were too scared. They were teenagers. I was always way more mature than my classmates and stuff like that. I never even really once I got to like 10th grade, 11th grade, and I started like partying in the city with older people, like automatically I just started detaching from like teenagers.
Now, as I mentioned before, not every female can look good with that bald head look, right? For you, is there a way, like if somebody's watching this right now, and maybe they're considering the bald head look, right? They want to chop everything off, shave everything off. Is there a certain type of person, or I don't know if it's a bone structure or type of face that is ideal for that type of look?
I think that the number one thing is confidence. Like you have to, because the second thing that I follow up, it could go wrong. So the first and foremost is confidence. That if you shave it, one, its hair could grow back, and we got lace fronts and hats, ladies. You can put that on until it grow back. So the first thing I would say is to make sure that your confidence is impeccable, that you can take as much as you dish out, maybe even, you know. But the second thing is, I would say try to put your hair back into like a low ponytail. No baby hairs, no nothing. Stand there in the mirror like that, no makeup. And if you accept yourself that way, then go to the barber, bitch.
That's simple. Or you make it sound simple.
Yeah. Because it's like we got lace fronts nowadays, so you can like glow up and put a ponytail in the day after you go bald.
But from the feedback that you get, because like I gave you my personal opinion, it looks weird with you, and I don't want to say weird, maybe forced, or maybe because the bald head just looks natural for you and it fits you. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm going to go back to
even
bald.
when I see Amber Rose with long hair, it looks weird to me.
Yeah, and that's what it is that people just got so accustomed. Because sometimes she wears hair, I'm like, yes, bitch. But other people are like, no, she needs to go back bald. And I get it. It gets boring. A bald head gets boring. Like, that's it. And I'm a girl, just like with makeup and clothes, everything. We like to dress up, we like to play. So it's fun for me. It's not something that I'm doing to like make other people comfortable or make other people like me either. And it's just really fun for me. And like I said, the bald head thing kind of got old with me, but I'm not saying that I'll never go back bald. Like, it's coming soon, I promise. But y'all gonna have to be scared when the bald bitch come back. 'Cause I'm mean.